Yo, what is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, we have a lot to talk about today, and at the end of the video, we are going to play Ken Griffin's short little clip. If you guys want to tune in till the end, that will be played at the end. His reaction to retail investors, and we'll talk about it after. But overall, guys, we have a lot to go over in this video, so please stay till the end. Consider liking the video, gets the algorithm going. And real quick, a word from our sponsor, Moomoo. Guys, I just found out, I've been promoting Moomoo just to get you to sign up and deposit so that all of us can get free stocks and trade on there. But I might do a trading challenge on here. I just realized that you can actually short stock on here. So they allow you to trade options, and it's one of the few brokers that I know of where you can actually short a stock and make money off of it. Okay, guys, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, so here are the things we're going to talk about. Real quick, Tesla removed from the S&P 500. I wanted to get that out of the way. That's out of the way. Melvin Capital, finally time to shut down. I tweeted earlier, do not give them your shares, okay? GameStop, as you guys can see, GameStop had a beautiful day today, up 8.5%. It got shot down right here when the SPY sold off, but overall up almost 9% on the day. Right now, they're fishing for shares. Melvin Capital does have to close their short position on GameStop. Now, it's all speculation that they're still in, but I mean, personally, how could you have covered if nobody's selling this stock? They have to fish and bid the price up. So we are going to be going over GameStop as well in this video. AMC up 2.51%. Still a beautiful thing to see, right? If you go and look at the SPY closed red. Okay, so AMC and GameStop are holding themselves up. They're holding their value. They're doing really nice. And that's another thing we are going to talk about. Before we get into the juicy stuff with AMC, guys, if you want to make some money, remember, not financial advice, but watch these tickers, okay? Bed Bath & Beyond, okay? We're coming up on... Sorry, I typed in the wrong ticker. BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond, is coming up on another cycle period where this big boost comes up. Okay, so remember, this is all speculation, all charting. If you don't believe in technical analysis, then you don't have to listen to me on this. But Bed Bath & Beyond, I need you to watch. I need you to watch BBIG, another beautiful setup here. Overall, guys, keep an eye on those, and keep an eye on MMAT as well. Okay, keep an eye on all of these stocks. Okay, just keep them in the back of your head as a watch list type of thing. Now, before we go over the juicy stuff with AMC, because I know you all want to see it, GameStop's chart is pretty wicked. I know this looks extremely sloppy, but this chart is tough to read depending on where you pull cycles from. But it took a little bit, and I think I finally got something lined up. There's a couple scenarios we can go over that aren't worst case scenario, because you can't really pick and choose a worst case scenario on GameStop, in my opinion, because that would just mean coming all the way back down to what the stock is worth, right? All the way back down to the 50s, 40s, and we're not going to chart those because we haven't seen them. Okay, we haven't seen those numbers. So right now, what I got laid out for you is pretty simple. There's cycles that are panning out, and there's really two possibilities, three possibilities. I deleted a couple earlier, and I came down to the ones that are best fitting the chart. And right now, they're actually panning out. So you have this blue case scenario and you have this green case scenario. Either way, they both meet up with, the squeeze and what it would look like. All right, but if you take a look at GameStop over here on Webull, you're going to see that, this is doing the same thing as AMC. It got rejected on this overall trend line, and it's trading right here waiting for that breakout. So talking about these cycles, the way they could come into play, I don't want to spend too much time on this, right? But what you could be looking at for GameStop here in the very short term is a move up to 160 bucks. And I really do think it could play out. I think strongly it could play out. Now, if you came over on the daily, and just what we have drawn out, because I know the main focus is on AMC right now, but they're both in the same boat. Just what we have drawn out, the next height of GameStop's short squeeze would be absolutely astronomical. And this is just based off of a charting perspective, almost 7K. Remember, I'm not saying could go higher, could go lower, or this is my price prediction for it. I'm just saying, based off of what is charted out and what is laid out, this is absurd to see. Now we can go over AMC. Real quick on the day, so the video isn't too long. As you guys can see, AMC's set up nasty. It's set up and laid out to push yesterday I believe we said anywhere from 2 to 12% for the price prediction. I know that's a broader view, but we did actually get that. So 2.5% up on the day with the SPY being red. Okay, so of course the SPY being red, AMC is going to be on that lower end bracket from what we were talking about yesterday. Overall, guys, beautiful thing to see today, right? Short term, this is what I'm expecting for AMC. Everyone's perspective can be different, but this can have a few more days of this chop trading and move up. Or it can end Friday and you could start this next little pop next week, right? The next little pop right here. But I do believe AMC bottomed out. And if it didn't, you'll see a rejection. You'll see a rejection up here on 15 bucks. Overall, guys, I want to get above this $13.40 level, right? This $13.40 line that we got rejected at all day today. Up here, right here, you can see $13.40 double topped, and we got smacked. Overall, I do think we can get back over that again. It's just I want to get over it sooner so that we don't break this cycle here, right? What we have drawn out. Guys, AMC, I think tomorrow's going to be a decent day again. A little pop in AMC for price prediction, price targets, right? What you can expect is I'll go out on a limb and say 4 to 10% gain tomorrow on AMC, just based off of the cycles panning out, right? And with that being said, I wanted to go over the overall market because this does have to do with AMC. I think this is interesting, and we're going to bring this over here on the daily chart. Okay, the overall market has a couple of scenarios that can play out. What I have drawn out here is this is the Fed attempting to stop a free fall, and what you see in the red, okay, what you see in the red right there is what the free fall would look like with them trying to save it, and it would come down to these levels. This is just what I have drawn out. What I drew out earlier. As the market was trading, you guys have these cycles panning out in the SPY where it comes. These cycles are separated into colors, but they do play out the same. Okay, so this comes down, double tops right here, and then the cycle resets in blue. It comes down, right? Comes down again, double tops, and then right here is the reversal spot. Okay, the reversal spot you saw every time it touches this trend line, right? And right now, from a technical perspective, the SPY is going to reverse. Okay, you're going to see green. This is the first case scenario that you could see, right? It come up and finally start to actually gain itself and maybe even come all the way back up to the 470s and double top there before getting a sell-off, but that would be best case scenario, right? Worst case scenario is you do come up a little bit. Either way, I do think the SPY is going to be rebound a bit here, and you double top around 418. Okay, you double top around 418, and you play out this cycle again a lot smaller than this actually is, right? So you're taking like a time period of this, and putting it right here. Okay, so overall, this would pan out much smaller. Okay, overall, that is what you could see in the SPY, guys. Is what I'm expecting. Overall, you have these reversal pockets, and I do think it's a safe bet to say maybe not tomorrow, but come next week, come Monday, that the SPY is going to rebound a little, and that could also transfer over to AMC. But also, AMC, even when the SPY is red, has been holding its value over the past few days. It looks like this video is getting to be a little bit long, so we are going to cut it off here, guys. And I'm going to play the Ken Griffin video for you so that you can see retail investors ruined pension plans just by buying and holding a stock, and they're trying to have Melvin's back, and say that it's our problem, even though they made a bad bet on a bad stock. And in the beginning, you shouldn't be handing together to short a stock to the ground so they can go bankrupt and you can take all your profits, right? Then we can come in and we can save it and buy it up and bring it up so that you guys get burned. It's just fair and square. I'm just going to play this clip. Enough talking about it. Kenny's a clown. I mean, there's not really much more to say. Overall, guys, I really do appreciate you watching the video. Please consider smashing that like button, hitting that subscribe button, turning post notifications on so I can update you guys every single day on all of these great stocks to buy into. Not financial advice, guys. Remember, that is really all I got, guys. I appreciate you watching the video, and make sure to hit that link down below to download Moomoo. Sick, guys. We're going to get into a trading challenge pretty soon for the 5K, and I may or may not use Moomoo for it. So just make sure you have that set up and ready to go because we're going to come out at any time with it. Love you all, guys. Lottery Stocks out.
On these retail investors, are they back? Was it a black swan? Is it something?
You mean the whole sort of meme stock phenomenon that got Gabe in trouble in GameStop last year?
Yeah.
It's probably a moment in time. You know, replay the history. You've got this enormous stimulus program from the federal government, sending checks to tens of millions of American households. And a fair number of those households did not need the cash. They put it into the stock market. And people were looking for connection. They were looking for something to be involved in. You had the rise of the Wall Street bets and the whole Reddit phenomena. And I don't want to say our stock market devolved into entertainment, but there was certainly an entertainment dimension that came into play with money that was in some sense just dropped out of the skies into people's wallets. And they took a run at the stock market and GameStop and AMC and dozens of other meme stocks. I like to think it was a moment in time. I like to think that's the case. It's not how capital formation works best. And frankly, a lot of it came from a place that I don't think it was very healthy, which is like, let's try to take a firm like Melvin and put them into bankruptcy. Like, great. So you basically help wipe out the pension plans of teachers. You feel good about that? It's not Gabe's money that you're taking down. You're taking down the money of a pension plan that belongs to a teacher. So I don't think it wasn't a very good moment in American capital markets history. But I think you have to replay history and go, where were we as a country? And people were locked up in their basements, kind of losing their minds.
So it's a COVID phenomenon.
It's a COVID phenomenon.
Have you been on Wall Street Bets?
Of course I have.
And?
There are some great videos of them trying to attack Citadel. I noticed that we always seem to stand in the end, but there's some really great videos done.
Such as? Now, everyone's going to Google instead of listening to what you have to